My dear friend Hammer asked me to take a few minutes to tell my story. Gosh, to try and say it in a few minutes is what I'm struggling with. Where do I begin? Well, without going into some sort of drunkalogue, I'll tell you this. I was a 60s hippie, and I started using drugs and drinking when I was 17, and I managed to continue to do that till my late 50s. I had some periods of sobriety. Well, I had one period of sobriety in AA for 2 years. Wasn't really clear what the 12 steps were, to tell you the truth, or how to do them, but I sort of faked my way through that one. I really enjoyed going up to the podium and telling my story and making people laugh, if you want me to be perfectly frank. Nice people. I really enjoyed them, but one day I just met someone who convinced me I could drink again, and off I went. Well, over 4 years ago, I tried staying sober for 30 days in 2005. In fact, I started my 30-day journey on the 4th of July. And I was getting worried. I felt that I was drinking 7 nights a week. I had given up drugs 6 years earlier, and just noticed that I was drinking every night. I just wanted to numb myself all the time. So I got through the 30 days, and of course, silly me, I celebrated by getting drunk. You'll probably understand that seemed like the logical thing to do at the time. And got so drunk that, as Hammer knows, I broke my ankle in the middle of the night, running to the bathroom for various reasons that were quite unpleasant. That's when I found Smart, because I really didn't want to go back to AA. And I gotta tell you, it just kicked in for me. I just loved it. I loved the people. I loved posting. I loved the meetings. I thrived on everything. I did my CBA. I did my ABCs. I just loved it. And I made up my mind that I was going to stay sober forever. That's how I did it. I just shut the door on using and drinking and said, that's it, I'm finished. I wash my hands of it. That was over 4 years ago. Last year was a visit to hell. I was in a major car crash with my partner, which I was surprised we lived through. We evacuated 4 bushfires in Australia together with our dog, and didn't know whether we were going to get out of that one alive. And then finally, the final blow a few months ago, my partner woke up one morning and had a massive brain hemorrhage and died within 24 hours. I'm still aching, as you can hear. I have moments of disbelief still. But I gotta tell you, because of Smart, I stayed sober through it. I didn't use, I didn't drink. I clung to people for help. And I just found my way through it all. I have a new life now. I changed cities. I changed houses. I've moved 3 times since he died, trying to settle myself, and I'm moving for a 4th time at the end of October to a place I'm hoping to call home for a while. All I can say is thank you, Smart. Thank you, Hammer. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, RB. The list goes on and on. I don't know what I would have done without all of you. And if my story helps in some way, I'm really glad to be of help. And I'm starting to have a good life, actually. And I'm doing some things I dreamed of doing and never did. And it's exciting and scary. and my confidence is building. I'm reinventing myself, and it feels good. I guess that's it for now. Love you, Hams.
Hello, my name's Ian Reid. My screen name in SOL is Beaver, and by now you've probably realised that I'm Scottish. I was asked to tell my story. So this is my story of what happened and how I came to Smart. I've nearly been sober for 2 years. I'll be 2 years on Halloween. I got an ultimatum from my fiancée. It's either me and the Wayne or the drink. I decided it was the family. I went to Smart. I logged in, got my registration done, and I found this place. What place is that? It was Smart. It was a place where I found I was comfortable. People treated me like a person, normal. I was an alkie. I knew I was an alkie, but I just wasn't admitting it. When I came to Smart, I could admit it. I used the tools, I've got through it. As I say, I'm coming up 2 years sober. My life has changed all for the better. I've now got a wife, my daughter loves me, she's come back to me. I've changed, I feel comfortable in my work, and it's all down to Smart Recovery. Not much else I can say about Smart Recovery. What can I say? Smart changed my life. It can change MD's. It can change my life, it can change MD's life. So I would just like to say thank you to everybody at Smart, from me and my family.